Hey everyone, Mike Thornton here. It's been a remarkable year. 2017 has been just an amazing year, and we just want to take a few minutes to recap some of the major things that happened this year. One of the major things that we saw take place with Ignite was Ignite Greenville. Well, we were able to partner with our good friend Matthew Lilly and the Burn Greenville, as well as many other churches and networks around the Carolinas, and we were able to set up the Jesus tent in Greenville downtown for a 4 to 5 days straight period of just day and night prayer and worship. We saw the presence of God flood all of downtown Greenville. One remarkable story that came out of that tent gathering this year was the testimony of the house next to the Jesus tent. It was a house that was filled with a lot of drug dealers, a lot of gang activity, a lot of things on the streets that weren't good. Well, somebody from the house came to the tent, ended up getting saved, and they got impacted by the love of Jesus. They invited two people from the tent to go and pray with their family members. Well, they go into the house and they pray for the grandmother who was ailing and on her bed, unable to move. They prayed for her, nothing happened, and then they asked her, hey, is there anything else you need prayer for? And she looked at some of our prayer folks and said, it's been my life's request and prayer request that my whole house would be saved. And at that time in the house, there was about anywhere from 12 to 13 people, and they heard the requests from their grandmother. And one of our prayer folks just got bold with the Lord and said, hey, you heard your grandma. Today her prayer is going to be answered. And in that one day, they all bowed their knee and they led them to the Lord in their own living room. And the entire house was saved, all 13 of them. From that period, the Greenville Daily Reflector newspaper actually went into the house after we left, after the tent was over, and interviewed the entire family, made a front page story in the Greenville newspaper, and the title was How Worship Transforms Lives. And so that was an amazing victory, I think, for the kingdom of God, for the Lord. It was just a powerful moment just to see an entire house get saved in that setting. And there was other remarkable things that went on through Greenville, but it was just a powerful time. Looking forward, after Greenville, we were directed to go to Jacksonville, North Carolina. We set up the Jesus tent in Jacksonville, and we saw the power of God also break out just in different ways in Jacksonville. One that we saw was a little girl, 9 years old, came forward with a group of children one night in an altar call to give and dedicate their hearts to the love of Jesus and to the Lord. And I remember this young girl was just weeping and crying. And after even everybody had left to go back to their seats, I said, why are you crying? And she goes, because I'm so happy. Because I'm so happy. And I said, well, why are you happy? And she said, because Jesus is here. And the whole tent just erupted. And it was just a powerful expression in a moment of a 9-year-old little girl, her life being transformed because she literally met the King of Kings. And she went on not only to be baptized, but became the tent's foot washer. And one day she probably washed 30 people's feet, 9 years old. What a powerful story. So it was just an amazing time in Jacksonville and just seeing these things move. One probably last thing I'll share about this year that was powerful is something we just wrapped up. Amber and I were able to host a dream school for the School of Dreams and Interpretations at Global River Church at our home church. And it was powerful. We saw the Lord move. It was a 5-week course that we went in depth teaching and discipling about dreams and the interpretation of dreams. What was amazing to see is that students and that people that came through the course of the school were having an increase of dreams. Angelic activity was happening all around, and the Lord was breaking into their life. And not only that, they were able to just step forward and in many cases interpret their own dreams and other people's dreams in the class as we went forward. It was remarkable. Another cool thing that surfaced out of that dream school was that there is a draw from dreams to to even the unchurched and the unsaved. We saw people coming in not really knowing that much about God, but having dreams. And so I just wanted to encourage everyone here, and what we learned is that God can give dreams to the unbeliever and the unchurched, because dreams is the language of heaven, and it's a way that God communicates with his people. And so people are always intrigued about it. You know, dreams are like music. Music has this universal draw to capture and to pull in races and genders and age groups together in one place. Dreams also has that universal dynamic to draw people in, to hone in on what God is saying to them. So it was a powerful, powerful class. So we saw God do many miraculous things, and we are looking forward in the future to do more really discipleship, training, and equipping classes that may eventually turn into a school one day. But powerful time. Looking forward to 2018. It's going to be a powerful year. We're already feeling stirred about 2018. Just 2 events and 2 gatherings I just want to note that we're really excited about. The first one is Phenomenon 2018. It's going to be a powerful time. We're joining in again with Matthew Lilly, the whole Burn 24/7 network, the global prayer movement. It's going to be a powerful gathering in Apex, North Carolina, end of February. You can go to phenomenon2018.com to register and sign up. But it's going to be just a powerful time. I'm going to invite you out there. Powerful speakers, worship leaders. There's going to be panels, breakouts. All kinds of things are happening in that gathering and conference that is key to what God is doing in the prayer movement all over the earth right now. So I want to highly encourage everybody to attend that if you can. Something else way in the future, the fall of 2018, Tent America. Last year, there were 50 tents in 50 states represented on the National Mall, where worship and prayer filled the entire DC area. What a powerful movement. So many of our friends and beloved networks and partners were up there. We were joined in with them in prayer and intercession. But that is a movement that is beginning to just rock America. And they are now calling for Tent America, for a tent to be set up in every capital and in the states of 50 states. So we are looking forward to partnering with our RDU family, those family and networks we have made in Raleigh area, to maybe possibly set up the tent in the RDU area in September of 2018 to see God transform the whole Triangle region and call the whole state of North Carolina into a place of intimacy and into a place of love in relationship with the Lord that has not yet been seen in our region. So we're excited about so many things that are happening. The last thing I just want to share is I just want to just give a warm heart thank you to every volunteer, to every worship leader, to every speaker, to everyone that has went to set up the tent, to maintain the tent, to break down the tent. That is a job. And you guys all know who you are and how much I love you and care for each and every one of you. So many people behind the scenes, so many givers. We've had so many donations come in from business owners to churches to networks. I just want to say thank you. I know Amber and I just say thank you so much for all your hard work and sacrifice to building the kingdom on earth. And I just want to encourage you that the kingdom has really went forward. We've seen, we don't keep track and keep number, but we've seen so many salvations, so many deliverances, so many water baptisms, so many Holy Spirit baptisms in this year alone. It was just a powerful, powerful year. So we're excited and we're encouraged about what God has in store for 2018. Blessings to you. Keep the fire burning in your hearts. Have a great holiday season.